So, a woman was shot 10 times in North
Welcome to
Philadelphia.
Religion Wing
This shooting occurred around
TV,
10:30
where my
p.m.
spiritual
on the
ears
2200
stay.
block of North Colorado Street. When the officers arrived on the scene, the victim wasn't there. Later, police learned she was transported to Temple University Hospital emergency room by private vehicle. She was shot a total of 10 times in both legs, back, and shoulder, and now she's listed in stable condition according to the police. At the scene, police found 11 fire cartridges, casings from a 9mm, and one live round. They also found a gray Honda Civic with a bullet hole in the front windshield and one in the rear windshield. Police say the offender is possibly a 26-year-old man. The investigation is going on. No arrests were made, but a weapon was recovered. Now, I wonder if that has anything to do with the Beyond the Bullet case I'm trying to bring to you this morning, where in Philly, the same location, I do believe, a shootout took place with the SEPTA police, SWAT team, and a 27 or 28-year-old man who let off about 25 rounds, injuring at least one person who went to the hospital with 4 shots to the body. A shootout with an AR-15 leaves 3 people injured in Kensington, police say. And this took place around the 3400 block of Emerald Street around 6 p.m. Monday. At least 25 shots were fired in a shootout with an AR-15 in Kensington. Police said the gunman here is a 27-year-old man, but in the news clip, we're going to hear that he's 28. He's in critical condition at Temple University. Now, the suspect is due to believe was found in the hospital as well, y'all. A 21-year-old woman and a 21-year-old were also wounded. They are in stable condition at the hospital. People believe 2 people injured in the shooting may have participated in the gun battle, and sometimes that does happen. Um, we saw that with the Chicago police officer, I meant security guard officer, where the 4 men went to attack her and 2 of her colleagues. And before the shootout was done, they basically, 2 of the suspects shot dead 2 of the other suspects. And I said it was possibly so they wouldn't tell, so they wouldn't be witnesses against the other 2, possibly, or so they wouldn't have to split the money if they had retrieved the money, possibly. But anyway, police believe 2 of the people injured in the shooting may have participated in the gun battle. At least one person of interest is in custody, and police recovered a rifle. Now let's go ahead and listen to the article. Let's go ahead and listen to the article from 6 ABC Philadelphia. I went and subscribed. You guys go head over and subscribe to them and let me know what you think about this whole entire crazy from Beyond the Bullet stories that we've been hearing lately, with people just taking it upon themselves, not only the right to bear arms, but to senselessly use the guns to take life as well. With that being said, you've been watching Religion Wing TV and this edition of Beyond the Bullet.
To a shootout this evening with SEPTA police officers. A homicide investigation in Kensington led to a shootout this evening with SEPTA police officers, sparking a manhunt for the suspect. Well, that suspect was found at a local hospital in critical condition with gunshot wounds. A lot here to unpack. Let's get over now to Action News reporter George Solis live for us at Penn Presbyterian with the full story tonight. George.
Yeah, Shari, as you mentioned, there is a lot to unpack, and we are live outside of police headquarters this evening. Now, this shooting unfolded in broad daylight, effectively closing down many blocks of Kensington for several hours. Now, police officials told me that suspect initially was driven to one hospital before eventually being taken to Penn Presbyterian, where he remains tonight. details are updated this afternoon near the 3100 block of Kensington Avenue. An initial shooting that quickly evolved into a gunfight between police and an armed suspect.
Just another example of the horrible violence we're suffering.
It all went down around 3:45 this afternoon. SEPTA police officials said 2 transit police detectives working another case came across a man shooting at another. Action News has obtained video of that initial exchange of gunfire. As the bullets flew, the detectives ordered the 28-year-old suspect to put down his gun.
A gun battle ensued. There was a chase that went around the corner.
Before long, Philadelphia police SWAT teams arrived on scene. A police dragnet was eventually set up as scores of police searched for the suspect.
Between Philadelphia police and the transit police, this block is never left without police officers. There are police officers here all of the time, and these bad guys don't care.
Police officials later said the suspect was driven to the hospital of the University of Pennsylvania before eventually ending up at Penn Presbyterian. That driver is now being questioned by police. That suspect was last said to be critical, with multiple gunshot wounds. Police said the man initially shot by the suspect was rushed to Temple University Hospital by SEPTA police. Action News has learned he later died. No officers were hurt during the shooting. And those detectives are on routine administrative leave as this investigation unfolds. Police continue searching for surveillance video tonight. We are live outside police headquarters.
ReligionWinked TV, where my spiritual ears stay. Reporting to you from beyond the bullet, this has been ReligionWinked TV, and my spiritual ear stay. So what do you guys think about the police being on administrative duties? Did they do anything wrong? Well, we know the suspect did, but the question on the table is, what did the police do wrong, if anything?